Hi guys, I hope that you're having a fabulous day. Welcome back to my channel. Today is all about spring, my spring handbag faves, that is. So I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, make sure and give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get this eye candy party started, shall we? I am super pumped for spring this year because days into it, I am excited. I am anticipating busting these handbags out. And honestly, you can use these bags at any point in time throughout the year, not just spring, and many of them I have, but I am officially dubbing them my spring handbag faves because of three different reasons. Number one, I love the versatility that they offer. Number two, I love the extra pep they put in my every step. And number three, most importantly, I love the lightness. I love the fresh feel that they add to all of my outfits, especially since I've incorporated a lot more light colored clothing into my wardrobe, so it works out perfectly. I have a feeling that all of these bags are going to be in constant rotation this season, so just be prepared because you're going to be seeing them a lot. Okay, so let's get started with the first one, and that would be the beautiful Chanel Coco handle in the white caviar leather with the champagne gold hardware, aka my white whale. You guys know how I feel about white handbags. You guys know how long it took for me to find my ideal, my perfect white handbag, the one that checked off all the marks, and this beauty was definitely it. But I did use it quite a bit last spring, definitely not as much as I anticipate using it this season, but like I said before, I really like the lightness that it adds to my outfits. And when I'm talking about outfits, I am talking about super, super casual outfits, okay? We're talking a plain white tee, jeans, be it shorts or pants, and white sneakers, and that's it. I love dressing this bag down, and it works out perfectly. I love using it to run errands. If I'm gonna go to the grocery store, if I'm gonna do a quick Target run, I love it. And I also love this size. I think that this size, for me anyways, is perfect. This is like, and I always keep saying this, I keep saying this a lot lately, I've noticed, my Goldilocks Coco handle, because it fits everything that I need. It's not too small and it's not uncomfortable either, even though it is a little bit larger. And I know some people refer to this as the medium, others refer to this as the small. I like to refer to it as the one that has the 7 diamonds across, just because it makes it a little bit easier. But as I was saying, with this one, I really like that I can carry a little bit more and it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Even though it is larger than the mini one that I have, the mini one to me seems like it's just a little, it ends up digging into my skin. Sometimes it feels like just like a little brick, whereas this one, I feel like the weight is distributed a little bit better. So therefore, when I do hand carry it, or if I do have it on my shoulder as a longer shoulder bag, again, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. The fact that it comes with a removable chain strap, I think is one of the greatest things that they could have done to the Coco handle, because it is such a game changer. It gives you so much more versatility with how you want to incorporate it, right? You can use it as a hand carry bag, as a shoulder bag. Some people can get away with using this as a crossbody bag. I don't like using it crossbody because of this situation going on. There's too much. I feel like I'm just kind of like I'm gonna bump into stuff, you know? But I also like that when you do use this as a shoulder bag, it does have a generous strap drop, and because it does have a stationary handle, you don't have to worry that this handle is going to be hitting right underneath your arm, again, because of that generous strap drop. So I think that this is absolutely fantastic. It's perfect. And the light gold hardware, the champagne gold hardware, I think is a beautiful combination when it comes to the white caviar leather. And yeah, you guys heard me say, I do use denim with it. I don't baby the bag. I am a little bit more mindful. If I do end up using a black tee instead of a white tee, I make sure not to put it, on my shoulder. But even then, if I do need to be hands-free, I'm gonna be hands-free. And if I do end up getting some type of color transfer on here, so be it. Because for me, at the end of the day, it's all about enjoying this bag. And it's just gonna be beauty mark. It's gonna tell a different story than another white Chanel Coco handle, So I don't know. That's the way that I feel about it now. If you would have asked me that 10 years ago, I would have said, you're crazy. I'm gonna put my bags in bubbles, but I no longer do that. So definitely the Chanel Coco handle, or my white whale, is gonna be perfect this spring. And because spring is also known for getting those I was going to say spring showers, but it's not spring showers. It's April showers, right? Because it's caviar leather, I don't have to worry if I do get caught in the rain because caviar leather, we all know how unbelievably durable it is when it comes to the rain. Now the next one, I haven't had it for very long, but I cannot put this beauty down. And I, of course, am talking about the stunning Louis Vuitton NOA BB in the Demi Azur. This handbag has been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I mean, I love the monogram one. You guys know how I end up I'm like oohing and eyeing about it, but this one, in my opinion, takes the cake. First of all, Demi Azur. Demi Azur, I think it actually might end up being my favorite print. I think it has surpassed Demi Ben, but I love the way that it looks. I love when it's fresh leather. I like when it does get that beautiful honey golden patina. And the Noe, I mean, I can use it for everything and anything. It's not too big. It's not too small. It just has an open compartment. Oh, hold on, you can't really tell. I'm trying to give it a little bit more shape to it, but no. You just have a giant, not giant, but you have a very generous open compartment, and you can fit small SLGs in here. You can fit larger SLGs, an array of large SLGs in here, and you still have space. So you're not confined to this tiny bag, and you don't have this really small opening either because you can see everything at a glance. I did have someone ask what I end up doing with, you know, is it kind of a pain in the butt to open and close it because of the drawstring? For me, it's not. Once upon a time, I despised drawstring handbags. I thought they were a pain in the ass. I mean, I hated them. I was like, dude, I don't have time to deal with this. Now I like to have it at a certain setting, a setting that allows me to see everything at a glance, to be able to reach in and take out items or put them back without having to deal with this drawstring. I know some people do end up using the slide. Do I anticipate using one of those in the future? I don't think so. But even if I take off, you know, even if I don't have it at the setting that I normally have it at, I like just kind of messing with it. It's just incredible how your taste can change over time, right? So yeah, I don't really fuss with this too much. I do prefer adding a top handle to it. I think a top handle on this bag is like chef's kiss instead of the longer strap, the removable adjustable crossbody / longer shoulder strap that you can use for the bag. I don't really, actually I haven't used this at all, especially because I don't use it with my monogram one, and I just like it as a top handle bag. I really do. And again, just very casual if I'm running errands. It's so beautiful. Again, to me, I know a lot of people do not like this bag, and I know a lot of people do not like Demi Azur, but to me, this screams spring. This screams summer as well. And you know, that's what I said in the beginning. I don't like just categorizing these handbags as only spring because you can enjoy these at any point in time. But when it comes to spring, I think that Demi Azur just has that extra little edge because of, you know, I mean, the sun is shining, the flowers are blooming, the bees are buzzing, even though I'm not a fan of bees. I mean, I love what they do, but yeah, I'm afraid of them. Anyways, I don't know. I really love using Demi Azur in the spring. So this, to me, being such a fantastic bag and having such a fabulous print, this is going to be my match made in heaven when it comes to probably my favorite out of the favorites when it comes to spring bags, for sure. So I can honestly talk about this handbag all day long. I'm not going to do that because then this video would be stupid long and nobody wants that. Now the next bag made my top most used bags at the moment last year, and this year it'll end up doing the same thing, and I am talking about the Gucci Oidia GG small shoulder bag. So this handbag was in constant rotation last year, especially during the springtime, because in the springtime, on the days that I wanted to go for a smaller bag without having to just carry the bare essentials, this guy is perfect because yes, it's small, but it's crazy the amount of items that you can end up fitting in here. I can easily fit 5 to 6 SLGs in here. Of course, I have to go for more slender, more compact SLGs, but still, I don't have to worry about just carrying one tiny little Tic Tac and one tiny little lipstick. Definitely not. So it's a lot more generous than it might seem. I love that. And I also don't have to worry about getting caught in the rain when it comes to this bag because of this leather and because of this canvas. I am good to go. And I have been caught in the rain many, many, many times times with this handbag, and it still looks fantastic. It looks like the day that I got it. And this beauty has seen some things. I'm definitely not careful with this at all. This to me is like the perfect grab and go, don't think about it, more than your bare essentials, get caught in the rain type of bag, and it always ends up working out. I absolutely love it. And even though you can't remove the strap, it does have quite a few adjustments, and I personally think that the adjustments work out great for it, because it's not like it has one or two adjustments and you just have this limited strap drop. I think it is a little bit more on the generous side. I wouldn't say like crazy generous, but it's a little bit more on the generous side. So whenever I do carry it, I don't have to worry that it's going to hit right underneath my arm. And that's one thing that I always end up looking for when it comes to shoulder bags, be it a small bag or a large hobo. It does not matter. I don't like to carry a shoulder bag to where it's right underneath my arm and I have to worry about either getting the skin irritated or, worst of all, getting deodorant on the leather, on the top of the zipper, or anywhere on the bag. I don't want that, you know what I mean? I want to have, even if it's not like this crazy generous strap drop, I want to be able to carry a bag without having to worry if I am using a light jacket or a light sweater, that it's not going to feel too uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So I really like that this does have those different strap options or those different adjustments. Plus, if you wanted to use this crossbody or if you wanted to use it as a longer shoulder bag, you can always add a different chain to this. Just add it to here. Of course, this might look a little bit weird, to be honest, but you have that option if you wanted to use it crossbody or, again, as a longer shoulder bag. But I really like it like this. It's really, really comfortable. This leather doesn't dig into my skin, and even if I am carrying a little bit less, I don't have to worry that it's going to be rolling off of my shoulder either, even though it is a little bit on the skinnier side when it comes to the width when it comes to the width of the strap. No, you're not a fan, Theo? He's like, dude, hurry up. I am sick of this. I know, I talk about bags to him all the time too. But anyways, so yeah, this is great. I mean, not just spring, but I definitely end up using it a lot during the springtime. I gravitate towards it. I don't know, but I really love this bag, and it is quickly becoming one of my most used bags of all time. That is how much I end up just kind of gravitating towards it. Again, just because it's so simple, it's so easy, grab and go, don't think about it. And maybe he's not a fan of this bag, but you know, it definitely works for me and for my lifestyle and what it is that I'm looking for when it comes to a style of bag like this. Now the next bag, give me beautiful blush pink Napa leather, gold hardware, and lots of versatility, and that makes me insanely happy. I of course am talking about the stunning Fendi Baguette in the blush pink Napa leather with the gold hardware. This handbag, you guys have heard me gush about this bag many of times, but if I had the economic possibility to buy this bag in every size, in every color, in every fabric that it has ever been created in, I definitely would. That is how fantastic, and that is how much I love this bag, because first and foremost, the versatility. Like I said, the versatility to me is something that is so insanely important when it comes to a bag. And the fact that you can use this as a shoulder bag, as a hand carry bag, if you take off the strap, if you want to use it as a clutch, if you want to use it as a crossbody bag, as a longer shoulder bag, you have that option. The possibilities are endless when it comes to the fabulous Fendi Baguette. And this leather, oh man, this leather, it smells, it smells amazing. I've had it now for what, 8 or 9 months? And it still smells like the day that I got it. I don't know. Remember, I am a proud handbag sniffer, and I'm happy to see that many of you guys are proud handbag sniffers as well. That really warms my heart. But yeah, I love it. And you know, I am a huge fan of Logomania. Quiet luxury, not here. I love logos. I love how gaudy they are. I like how obnoxious they are. But with this one, I don't feel it's as obnoxious. Yes, you do have the FFs all over. They are embossed on the leather. I think that if the Fs were outlined in a different color, then I think it would attract a lot more attention. But because it doesn't, I think that it's a little bit, I wouldn't say subtle, but it's somewhat subtle, a little bit more subtle than your typical Fendi logomania. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but I think that this bag is incredible, and this color. So besides the versatility, because I do get very excited about the versatility, the color. The color, for a brief second, I thought that I was going to struggle with incorporating this type of color into my wardrobe, but seeing as how I do wear a lot of solids, and my uniform is pretty much, I say uniform because I use this all the time, my uniform is pretty much a black or white tee, denim, and Chuck Taylors or Vans or what have you, that I don't have to worry about clashing prints or clashing colors. I think that this works out perfectly. And the color itself, the one that you guys are seeing on camera, is the exact color that it is in real life. It's more of a nudie pink. It's not too pink, because I definitely didn't want it to be too pastel, and I didn't want it to be too brown. I didn't want it to be too beige. It is like the perfect combination. It is the perfect mix when I think of a nudie pink, honestly. But I'm just crazy about it. I'm crazy about it. I did end up getting an organizer for it. On the days when I wanted to have a little bit more structure, or on the days when I wanted to have a lot less structure, I just take it out, and I have, you know, I have this squishy, soft, beautiful bag, and I just kind of throw it on my shoulder, and I am out the door. I love just kind of swinging it too. I look like an idiot when I'm out in public, and I'm just in my own world. I've said this before. I am in my own world, enjoying my bags, and I couldn't care less what people think about me when it comes to how I enjoy my bags, because I will sit there. I look like, the only thing that I'm missing is skipping for me to look like a child, you know, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it, because that's what it's all about when it comes to enjoying those bags. But the Fendi Baguette in the beautiful blush pink. Who knew? Who knew that I would have a blush nudie pink bag like that in my collection? I would have never thought that in a million years. Now, on the days that I want to go for a white bag, a very small, subtle logo, and some fantastically delicious leather, I'm going to go for my next bag, and that is the beautiful Loewe Mini Flamenco in the soft white leather. So kind of like the baguette, I have been counting down the days to use this bag. I think it is incredible. I bought it last year, and I did use it quite a bit last year, but I really think it's going to sing the loudest this spring and also this summer, because of this style, because of this color, and I cannot get over this leather. My God, this leather is like butter, baby, and I know that can be really annoying, but to be completely honest with you, I can't not say it's like butter, baby, because that's the first thing, and that's the only thing that comes to my mind when I feel this amazingly beautiful leather. I had someone ask if I feel that Loewe and Fendi have similar leather. I absolutely do, 100%. They both smell fantastic. They are both buttery soft. I just, I am obsessed. Obsessed is an understatement when it comes to using this bag. And I really like the style, okay? And I know that it looks like a leather dust bag. I said this on the unboxing video or the reveal video. It looks like a little leather dust bag, right? But once you cinch in the sides, you have this completely different look, and paired with this donut gold chain, I think it absolutely works. Now, the donut chain is also from Loewe, but I did purchase it separately because it does come with a removable, adjustable crossbody / shoulder strap. I'm not fond of this too much either, but I can say that even when you go to use this as a crossbody bag, it is so insanely comfortable. Again, because you have this ridiculously soft leather that is not going to be digging into your skin, and the varnish isn't too tough either to where you're going to feel that varnish on your skin either. I mean, I do appreciate this quite a bit. For it being a really skinny strap, I do appreciate it, but for me, Absolutely, it comes down to the donut chain. I love how shiny it is. I love gold hardware with a white bag, a white leather bag. I think it looks beautiful. But this Mini Flamenco, I know that they recently, you know, came out with the one that comes with the leather woven chain strap, and I think those are amazing as well. But I also like this one. It's just an open compartment, and it's crazy how much you can fit in this little mini bag. Of course, you're not going to fit everything in the kitchen sink, but I can easily fit 6 to 7 to 8 SLGs in here, no problem. And it's not like it gets these gnarly lumps and bumps either. But just when it's like this, I love using it as a hand carry bag. I like using it kind of like, and this might seem a little bit silly, I like kind of using it as a bracelet because I just kind of put it like so. And I'm carrying it again like this, but I think that this is a wonderful bag. You guys have heard me talk about Loewe so many times on my channel, and it really is such an incredible fashion house. And I really like how unique their silhouettes are. And this one is absolutely fantastic. So the Loewe Mini Flamenco in the soft white leather with the gold donut chain. Oh man, absolutely perfect. Perfect for this spring. Now the last bag that I want to share with you is, in my opinion, one of the best silhouettes I have ever purchased from the Chanel fashion house. The color is perfection, and it is gonna go perfectly with the dresses that I have set aside for the 5 weddings that we're going to between April and May. So this bag, on top of everything else, is gonna be in major, major rotation, and I am talking about the Chanel wallet on chain. This is in the beautiful pale pink caviar leather with the champagne gold hardware, and as you guys can see, it does have a little bit of Strauss crystals throughout. So as you guys heard me say, the wallet on chain is by far one of my favorite, one of the best silhouettes that the fashion house has. I've said it before and I will say it again and a million times over, because even though it's technically a small leather good, I think most of us do end up using it as a handbag. But I love the versatility that it has. And even though it's not this ginormous bag, and even though it's not, you know, I wouldn't say that it's like crazy generous either, and I know that I've been saying that quite a bit throughout this video, it still fits the bare essentials perfectly. But this is the type of bag that you can use for the day. So during the day, if you're running errands, if you are going to an amusement park, or whatever it is that you're doing, and then in the evening you have an event to go to, you don't have to swap out of your bag because this does it all, you know. But I think that this color is going to be perfect for the spring, again, because it's a very subtle baby. It's a very soft pink. It adds that softness to my outfits that I am really looking forward to. I think it's wonderful. I think it's absolutely wonderful. Let me just open it up. But in here, I do use the credit card slots instead of having to carry a card holder. It carries a couple lipsticks, and I can also carry a catch-all in here, no problem. My keys fit in here. I mean, you guys know I love to play Tetris when it comes to these small bags, and I really think that these, I'm not going to say pack a punch, but they definitely fit more than you might think, considering it is a wallet on a chain. But absolutely fantastic. That does it for this video. That does it for my spring handbag faves. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I was able to give you a little bit more info on these beauties, especially if you're looking to add them to your collection. But I would love to know, what are your spring faves? Let us know in the comment section down below. But I love you guys to the moon and back. If you enjoyed it, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great day.